What's going on, y'all? Peter Griffin here. Alright, so the Wuthering 3.0 livestream ended a little bit ago, and what I'm going to be doing today is that I'm going to be covering all the content that was shown within the 3.0 livestream. And in all honesty, I can confidently say that Wuthering 3.0, it's going to be the best patch. With the amount of content that they're adding and the amount of quality of life changes that they're adding too, it's just, man, this patch is just extremely stacked. And I think this patch is personally going to be better than 2.3. And as of right now, I think 2.3 is honestly the peak of Wuthering Waves. So I think that 3.0, in all honesty, is giving 2.3 a very good run for its position as the best patch. So what I'm gonna be doing today is that I'm gonna be covering all the content that was shown within this live stream. So without a doubt, let's get into it. And as you can probably tell, I'm doing a different format for when I usually cover the live streams, because usually after the live stream ends, I like to go through the live streams like right here. But I didn't know this until like a little bit ago, but usually on the Wither Waves Twitter account, they usually post like a patch note of usually everything that was shown from the live stream. So I'm going to be going through this instead of just going through the live stream, because I didn't go through all of it, but I went through some of it. It's essentially just what was shown in the live stream, but it's just like more simplified and just more organized. So I'm going to be doing it this way, because this way just saves a lot more time. So without a doubt, let's get into it. So first off, we're getting two new main quests. We're getting Chapter 3 Act 1 and Chapter 3 Act 2. Nothing really too crazy. It's pretty much just going to introduce the new region, Lahai Roy. And the new region actually does look pretty cool in my opinion. I honestly can't wait to explore it. And then one thing that also caught me off guard is that we're getting a 10 pull just because for the new patch. We're getting a new 10 pull. So this is just still like insane to me. And also 10 Crystal Solvent as well, which is also wild to me. And then if you factor this on top of the new 10 pull that we're getting from the Wuthering Waves Player's Choice Award, that's 20 pulls right there. So just for free, we're getting 20 pulls, which is still just crazy to me, man. But like, hey, all these pulls that we're getting, this is going straight towards Linnea and her weapon, because I'm definitely going for her day one. I'll tell you that much. Anyway, number 3. This is probably my favorite thing from the update. They're adding bikes. Like, actual bikes. This is meant to pretty much replace the glider for the region, but I have another tab open right here to show that's going to go more in depth on the bike. So these bikes genuinely look so good, man. The only problem that I somewhat have with the bikes is that when they were showing gameplay of the bikes, they looked a little bit slow. Well, no, they looked fast, but they also looked a bit slow at the same time, if that makes any sense. So I kind of want to see how fast the bikes are going to go when we are able to play them in 3.0. So I'm still excited for it. I just hope they're not as slow as they were being shown off, but hopefully I'm proven wrong. Next up, we got some new areas for Lahai Roy, and this region just straight up looks beautiful. It's like every patch, like I swear to God, every patch I'm always saying, oh, this new region that's shown, automatically the best region. And I just keep getting proven wrong every other patch. Like literally, every new patch that comes out, they just drop a brand new region or a brand new part of the map that just looks better than the next. And in all honesty, I'm glad that Kuro is doing this. So that's one thing I'm glad I get to look forward to. That every new map or just every new region looks better than the previous one. And these just look clean, man. Especially like this like mech Leviathan right here, or whatever this is. This looks tough in all honesty. Like, man, this is just so cool, bro. Like, look at this. Anyway, so now for some of the quality of life changes. So the first thing they're adding is pretty much just a main quest fast track event. So pretty much with how it's going to work is that back in 2.0, if you didn't finish the 1.x story quest, you could actually skip all the other quests and just go straight to Renacida. You're pretty much going to be able to skip the entirety of Renacida and just go straight to 3.0. So I think this is a very good addition, and I hope that Crow keeps doing this in the future for 4.0 and beyond, because this is a very good addition to get people who want to go straight into the new region without doing the story. So I think this is going to be amazing. Next up, they're increasing the data bank by 5 levels. As of right now, it's currently level 25, and then when the update drops, it's going to be increased to 30. And after it hits 30, 1 cost echoes and 3 cost echoes are going to be receiving enhanced drop rates, which is honestly going to be pretty good. It's going to save a lot less time echo grinding, which is going to be amazing. And the double drop event system can now stack with the purification separation system, which gives you the option of choosing to claim double rewards during the event period. And if you have more than 2 double drop claims remaining, you will consume the 2 claims to receive 4 times the rewards, and if you only have 1 claim left, you will consume 1 claim to receive triple rewards, which is just crazy. Like, you're going to be able to get so many level up materials just from the double claims. It's honestly pretty wild. And I'm honestly glad that this is being added to the game too, because this just saves a lot of time just for building characters. Next up, for road exploration, they're pretty much just going to be adding better visuals and just better ambient sounds for PC. This one's not really anything crazy. But for mobile, they're actually making the game playable on there, because let's be real, Wuthering Waves mobile is really not the greatest. It can kind of barely even run the game at this point. Like, I still haven't even updated Wuthering Waves on my phone, because it got to a point where every time I would run it on my phone, like occasionally when I wanted to like just log in and just do like whatever event was active, my phone would just heat up, and whenever I did try to play, my frames would just drop like crazy. So I'm glad they're actually fixing Wuthering Waves Mobile, and how they're fixing Wuthering Waves Mobile is that they're making it so you can actually download whatever you want from like the game. No, well, not like literally anything, but like they're making it to where you can just download what's available. And they're also adding like a resource cleanup feature similar to Zelda Zone Zero. So like whenever you go through a cutscene in the story, they're gonna make it to where after you view that cutscene, you can just delete it from the game. And in all honesty, I'm glad that Wuthering Waves is finally adding it because this game has been long overdue for that feature. And I think going forward, all gacha games should just have that feature. Just after you go through a story cutscene, there should just be a feature to where you can just delete the cutscenes from the game to save space. And I'm really glad this is being added. Next up for interface, they're adding new dynamic visuals to the character lineup, and how this is going to work is essentially they're making the character alignments for the team selection, they're making them like a little bit animated, like they're going to be able to move, but they're not going to be moving by much. So this the team lineup stuff, it's not really anything crazy, but it's still like a little cool feature. And then for the new Razorners, we got Lene and Mornier. And for Lene, her animations, they really just went off of her. They cooked with her animations. She easily has the second best animations in the game. I don't think her animations are better than Chisa. I will have to think on that, but her idle animation, she has the best idle animation in the game. I will give her that. In Mornay's animations, her animations are also very good as well. And as for Lene, she is a Spectro pistol user, which makes complete sense. Pistol user. I wasn't really expecting that, but that's also fine. For Mornier, though, she's a fire broadblade user, and at first, when I first saw that she was fire, I was like, okay, how is this gonna make sense? Like, I don't really see anything. But after seeing her animations during the live stream for the second time, I was like, okay, I can see how she's fire, because in her animations, she's essentially just gonna be firing lasers at people. And I guess I could see how she's being fired, because lasers, they could pretty much just set people on fire, so I guess it makes sense as to why she is fire, so that makes sense, but it's just kind of like a little bit of a stretch, but I mean, hey, it works at the end of the day, so who cares? So for phase 1, Lene is going to be on banner, and then the reruns are going to be Cardathea, which, oh my god, it's about time that she has finally reran. Like, I'm not even that big of a fan of Cardathea, but even I can acknowledge that she has been long overdue for a rerun. Like, I think the fact that Lupa and Shao Kona have reran before was crazy. Like, this is Shao Kona's second rerun. The fact that Shao Kona is on her second rerun before Cardathea got her first rerun is just crazy to me. It's just like a wild. And for Lene, she's going to be able to act like as like a main DPS / sub DPS. That's what she's going to be able to act like. And for phase 2, we got Mornay, who's going to be a support. And for the reruns, we have Augusta, which is just like, yeah, I don't know. She's just like there. She just kind of exists. But then we're also getting Yuno, who is also going to be like a very great pickup as well. So these two banners right here, these are honestly just some of the best banner lineups in Wuthering Waves history. I think this is easily the second best banner lineup in all of Wuthering Waves. It doesn't beat the anniversary lineup. I don't think anything's going to top that for a while up until the second anniversary. But the 2.6 banner lineup does give this one a run for its money, because that one had Carlotta and Shorekeeper, but this one has 2 premium units that you can just get for their best in slot teams. Like, if you want Cardathea and Shao Kona, you already have like 2 of the best characters on that team right there. And for free to play, you could use Arrow Rover, or if you do have Chisa, you could just get these 2 units, boom, you have Cardathea's best team. And then for Augusta and Yuno, if you pull Augusta, if you just pull Yuno, boom, you already have 2 of the best characters on that team, and then you can just slot in a Verino or Shorekeeper, and it's GG. So these 2 banners, if you want Augusta or Cardathea, I would definitely recommend going for them if you don't have them. But if you're just trying to save, and if you want the 2 new units, I would probably say go for the 2 new units. I would probably say for phase 1, I wouldn't recommend going for these 2 characters, because these 2 characters essentially play off of each other. Like, if you have Cardathea, you're going to need Shao Kona, and if you have Shao Kona, you're going to need Cardathea. Except Shao Kona, she's a little bit more flexible, because she can actually be run on the Gion team with Gion, her, and Yuno, and that team's not bad, but it's not really her best team. And for Cardathea, she doesn't really have anyone else that can really be ran as like a good like second slot. Like, Sanhua is not bad, but she's really just not the best, since she can't apply arrow erosion stacks. But then for phase 2, you have Augusta and Yuno right here. If you get Augusta and then you pull Yuno, again, 2 best characters on Augusta's team, and then just slot in a Verino or Shorekeeper, boom. Got one of the best schemes in the game right there, even though I hate to admit it. Or even if you just don't want to go for Augusta, I would still heavily recommend going for Yuno, because she's still a very good sub DPS, very worthwhile. If you really want to buff your heavy attack playstyle teams, definitely go for Yuno. And then for the new weapons, we got the Spectrum Blaster and the Starfield Calibrator, and I gotta say, I think Lene's weapon is easily the second best weapon in the game, because like, look at this. Like, this weapon is tough. Like, it kind of reminds me of like reminds me of a PSP a little bit. Like, it low-key kind of looks like someone just put a PSP on a pistol, and honestly, it looks kind of tough. And then for Mornier's weapon, Her weapon isn't bad. It looks cool, but it essentially just looks like a reskin version of one of the 4-star weapons. One thing that caught me off guard is that they're releasing a whole new set of standard weapons. Like, I'm not lying. All of these weapons right here, they're all going to be added to the standard banner. And I'm guessing that what these weapons are going to do, these weapons are going to essentially be able to like be good substitutes for Lene, Mornier, and all the other characters that come out. So I think this is a very good idea that Kuro is doing, how they're making good 5-star substitutes for both Lene and Mornier. So overall, I'm very glad for this new 5-star center weapon right here. When I first saw these, I thought there's going to be new battle pass weapons, but I was relieved when I saw that these were standard pull weapons because I'm not gonna lie, I just have so many standard pulls. Well, I'm having so many standard pulls. Like, I just throw away my standard pulls in the standard banner, and when these weapons get added, I'm going to be so glad that I can just at least end getting one of these weapons instead of just getting 4 more copies of Emerald Genesis, which isn't bad, but I just want new weapons, you know what I mean? And then for phase 1 of the new weapons, we're getting Spectrum Blaster with the Firestorm and Woodland Area, which is Cardathia's best weapon and Chalcona's best weapon. Nothing really too crazy. And then for phase 2, we're getting Starfood Calibrator with Thunderflare, Dominion, and Moongazer Sickle, which these 2 weapons aren't bad. Yuno's weapon isn't bad. I wouldn't say you need it. But Augusta's weapon, this is probably going to sound like a hot take. I actually don't think her weapon's that good. Like, her weapon is just fine. It's okay. Like, the ability on it is good. Like, the heavy attack bonus is good. But the crit rate you get from it, which is only like 12% at max, is just disgusting. And that's kind of the only reason why I wouldn't necessarily recommend going for her weapon. It's just because the crit rate stat you get from this is just absolutely horrid. So it's pretty just like, kind of nasty. But the design on it does look tough, though. I will give it that. So banner weapons, not looking bad. They're looking pretty good. And now for the events. Like, the amount of events that they have lined up right here is pretty crazy. So we're getting an area exploration event, which essentially what this event is, they're just going to be going around exploring the High Roy. Going to be a pretty cool event. Another photo event. It's just a generic photo event. Nothing really too crazy. A 7-day login event, another exploration event, and this one caught me off guard. They're bringing back Pizza Prestige. Yes, they're bringing back the card game from 2.4? Yeah, 2.4, which is pretty just amazing in my opinion because I did enjoy that mode. That mode was pretty fun. And I think the fact that they're bringing it back as an event is pretty cool. I do think that this could actually work as like just a new minigame in the game permanently, so I'm a little bit kind of disappointed that they're bringing it back as a minigame, and I kind of wish for it to see return as like a permanent just mode in the game. But I mean, hey, Peaks of Prestige is back, so I can't really ask for more. And then we're getting just another, this one right here, Signals of a Sun Star. This is just a puzzle event. Star Torch Racing. This is honestly a pretty cool event right here. This event right here is essentially just going to be a racing event, nothing but 2. This one looks fun. And then this right here, this is another web event. But the main event, the main highlight that we have right here, a Persona and Sonic collab. Like, look at this, bro. Like, I don't know if y'all can probably tell, but I am very excited for this event. Like, I myself am a massive Sonic fan. You guys can probably tell by the amount of Sonic just photos of the amount of Sonic clips that I use in my videos. But I am so glad that Sonic is gonna be in this game. Like, I don't care if he's a cosmetic or whatever he is gonna be in this game. I'm so glad Sonic is going to be in this game because, man, this is going to be so tough. Like, I remember I saw something about this on Twitter a couple days ago, and when I first saw this, I was like, yeah, no way, this ain't real. But the fact that this is just real, Sonic and Wuthering Waves, that just doesn't sound real. The fact that I said that sentence out loud and that it's actually just on my screen right now is just crazy. But, man, like, the Persona stuff is also cool, but I'm not gonna lie, I don't see Persona 4. I don't really like Persona 5. Persona 5 is kind of, when I say it's bad, it's mediocre Persona 5. Persona 3 I necessarily don't care for. It's not a bad game, it just exists to me. It has cool characters, but outside of that, I don't really care for Persona 3. It's okay, but Sonic, he's the main highlight of this collab right here. I hope for what they do for Sonic is gonna be amazing. Like, if they put some Sonic OSTs in this game, oh my god, like, I'm telling you, man, it's gonna be so good. Like, imagine just playing the game and you just hear like his world or like Live and Learn. That would make the Wuthering Waves soundtrack like so much better than it is right now. It would actually make the soundtrack like bearable. I'm not even gonna hold you. So this Persona / Sonic collab event, amazing. But there is one downside to this though, and that is they didn't give any information on the Cyberpunk collab. Like, when I was watching this live stream, I was waiting for the Cyberpunk collab like any news on it. They gave nothing, so I'm just disappointed on that, because the fact that they announced it 6-7 months ago, I think, and we still haven't gotten anything is just crazy. And then next up, we're getting new echoes, and I think the new echoes for this region, I think, are easily just the best echoes in the game, period. Like, these designs, they cooked with these designs, and now that I look at some of the echoes, I'm just like taken aback by some of them, because these look hard as hell. I'm not even gonna hold you. Like the Reactor Husk and Hyvadia, like these two look amazing. Like, especially this Reactor Husk, this looks cool. And then the Flora drone and the mining drone, I didn't notice this till now, but they look like those bee enemies from Sonic. Like, y'all know what I'm talking. I'm gonna put it on screen, but those two like bee enemies that you see in Green Hill Zone, these two look exactly like that, just under a different kind of paint. And I love it. And then these Sabercat Reaver and Sabercat Prowler, these two echoes right here look amazing. I mean, all these echoes look amazing, but man, they went unnecessarily hard for these echo designs, and man, it's just a chef's kiss, honestly. I can't wait to see these echoes, man, because these look so cool. I can't wait to see some of their abilities too, for when you actually get to use them. It's gonna be amazing. So we're getting 3 new Sonata sets, and we have no idea what they do as of right now, but the sets that we're getting are Pact of Neon Light Leap, Halo of Starry Radiance, and Rite of Gilded Revelation. So we have no idea what these effects do as of right now, but I'm going to cover these when we do actually get the details for them. And then for the new Phantom Echoes, we're getting 3 new Phantom Echo skins. We're getting a skin for Phantom Chop Chop, Phantom Twin Nova. Oh, it's just 2 for the Twin Novas and then 1 for Chop Chop. So the Phantom Chop Chop skin, this one actually looks nice, but these Phantom Nova skins, like, Jesus, they look so cool. Like, they look like Transformers a little bit. I'm not even gonna hold you. They dead ass look like Transformers. And then this right here is, oh my god, it just doesn't feel real to see this, but we're getting a new endgame mode. It's about time. We're finally getting a new endgame mode. We're finally gonna have something to do that isn't Whimpering Waste, and it's gonna be so good, man. Like, from what we saw of this new mode right here, Double Pawns Matrix Pilot, I'm pretty sure this mode is meant to be the virtual crisis for the endgame. Because the menu that they had for when they did show off this mode a little bit in the live stream, it looked kind of similar to the Virtual Crisis menu. I could be wrong, but whatever this new endgame mode is right here, I'm very excited for it, and I honestly can't wait for it. And then we're also getting a new permanent event, Operation Frontier Renewal. This event is just going to be like a management sim event where you're just going to go around restoring parts of Lahairoi. This event doesn't look bad. It looks okay, nothing really too crazy. We're also getting a new addition to the tactical hologram challenge. Essentially, we're just getting more hologram bosses, but they're going to be playing a little bit different than the regular holograms, so I want to see how this one's going to play out. But I really just can't wait for these double pawn matrix pilots, bro, because man, just the fact we're getting a new endgame mode is just amazing to me. I've been waiting for a new endgame mode since 2.4. It's just been like a while, man. Like, bro, this shit really puts a smile on my face, man. And that's just about it. Oh wait, no, 2 more things. We have the new fan creation program, which is just essentially just similar to the fan festival fest that they did about, what was it, like a couple months ago? It's just another fan contest. And for the merchandise, we're getting a Phoebe figure. And in all honesty, I'm a little bit just kind of like confused as to why they're doing Phoebe. Like, I don't have a problem with Phoebe. I just feel like they should be doing the 1.0 characters, because the 1.0 characters I feel like aren't represented enough when like it comes to like Wuthering Waves and what they do with them. And I feel like as of recently, a lot of the 2.0 characters have been getting all the like spotlight, which it makes sense, but at the same time, it's like, show some love to the 1.0 characters, because they're the day ones, you know what I mean? So I think the fact that we haven't gotten any figs or just as much merchandise for the 1.0 characters is kind of crazy. And that's it for the version. But for the bike, man, the bike, oh my god, this looks amazing. So as you can see, for the bike, the Expedition Bike is a lightweight all-terrain vehicle co-developed by the Department of Exostrider Engineering and the Department of Void Matter Science at Star Torch Academy. You can summon the Expedition motorbike or adjust relevant setting via the utility wheel. The motorbike cannot be summoned while in combat or when there is insufficient space. So essentially what this bike is, it's going to replace the glider for this region. This is going to be your main way of getting around, and I can't wait to use it because this bike looks really fun to use. When driving the Expedition motorbike, use features such as acceleration, boost, drift, and bounce jump. While moving, a force field is deployed around the Expedition motorbike, and the resonator will be forced to dismount upon taking damage or being controlled after the force field is down. The motorbike is equipped with the adaptive hook module, which can be used to grab resources, sonic caskets, and other items over long distances. And how this is going to work is essentially it's going to be used just for you to like solve puzzles with the bike as well. So I think the fact that they're adding like puzzle solving with the bike is pretty cool as well. And one thing that also kind of surprised me too is that they're going to be adding like their own radio station for when you are on the bike. So when you're riding the bike, you can just pick whichever song for them you want to listen to, which I find pretty cool. But am I going to use this? No. I'm just going to use Spotify because it's better. And then they're adding a mini fast travel mode too. It's not like actual fast travel, but they're essentially adding an autopilot mode to where essentially the bike will just drive for you to whichever destination you want to go to. So even though I do want like an actual fast travel thing for a bike, this is still good enough. I don't have to do anything. I can just press a button, it'll just go into autopilot and it'll take me there. That's completely fine. I do think this autopilot mode will definitely be pretty cool. And also when in autopilot mode, cinematic mode can be switched on and the game's aspect ratio will change and automatic camera movement will occur. Cinematic mode allows you to invite prisoners to rideshare, which also caught me off guard too. The fact you can invite other characters just to run on the back of your bike is low-key kind of funny, but I mean, I'll take it. And then this one right here, I think this is going to be pretty interesting. You can actually level up the stats of your bike. So essentially how it's going to work is that the motorbike modding level can be raised by completing quests in the high road, opening supply chests, and defeating enemies. Reaching the next modding level improves your motorbike's performance and unlocks abundant rewards. So essentially your bike is going to have stats, as you can see right here. And then for this little net right here, this is essentially your bike skill tree, which this caught me off guard. Like, I didn't know we were going to be able to increase like our bike stats. That one was like cool, but the fact we get a skill tree for the bike too is just kind of like, whoa, like how? Like, it's pretty cool, man. Like, see, as you can see right here. And then another thing we're also beginning is that you can actually customize the bike as well. Like, you're gonna be able to customize what paint you want to put on the bike. Like, as you can see right here, this is just the this is the skill tree for the motorbike. See, spend modding points to upgrade the module to unlock more motorbike functions. Expansion modules are either core or specialized types, and as you can see right here, they're going to be able to help you upgrade your bike, which I find pretty cool. And for the bike appearance, you're going to be able to customize whatever you want on the bike. You're going to be able to customize the left fender, the right fender, and the front rear. And from the customizable options that we see right here, they look pretty cool actually. Like even the ones in the bottom right here, it looks like this one right here is going to be able to like only be purchasable from the store, because this one looks pretty cool. I would definitely rock this, but am I going to buy it? No. But the other free ones though aren't bad, but at least we get a free skin from the main quest. This, for a free skin, this doesn't look bad. It actually looks nice. And then this one right here, this one is definitely worth it. I would definitely just go out and upgrade my bike solely for the skin. Like, this Abby bike skin looks tough. And then the black right here, yo, this black, look at this, man. This black is clean. The black ink for the bike is, this is tough. And then for some of the premium skins right here, these look amazing as well. Like, they cooked with these bike skins, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I wasn't expecting the bike skins to go crazy. Well, I wasn't even expecting to have bike skins in the first place, so I think the fact that they're putting bike skins and then making them look as good as they are right now is just amazing to me. So good job to Kuro on that one. And then for the collab bikes, bro, look at this, man. Like, look at the Sonic bike. Look at that Sonic bike, bro. They got Sonic on the seat. They got his emblem on the bike too. Oh, it's so peak, man. It's so good. Like, I'll tell you one thing, I will forever be rocking this. Like, when this event drops, I'm grinding this event, and I'm gonna put Sonic everything on my bike. I don't care. Like, whatever other bikes can get added to the game, it's not gonna compete with the Sonic one, because this is aura right here. This looks so hard, man. It's just, oh, man, I just can't. It just really got me smiling, man. It's just good to be a Wuthering Waves fan. It's just, I just need this bike skin. I need it now, man. I just hope they just don't put this collab event towards the end of the patch. I hope they put it towards, like, the beginning or midway, because I just need the skin now. I just want this event to drop. And then for the final thing they're going to be adding to the bike is they're going to be adding like a little 3D feature to the bike, it looks like. Yeah, like pretty essentially it's going to be adding like a 3D feature to the bike so you can view your bike skin as well, as you can see right here. Looks pretty cool. And for the final thing, this one is just going to be the rideshare. It's just the thing that I mentioned earlier, how you can invite residents to be on to ride with you on the back of your bike. This is essentially what it's going to look like. So I think this is pretty cool. Oh wait, one more thing that I forgot to do. This is essentially what the overall challenges are going to be for the bike. Similar to how there's glide challenges in Renacida, these are what the glide challenges are going to be. They're just going to be motorbike challenges where you're just going around driving, going through the hoops, and this looks pretty fun in my opinion. I honestly can't wait to try it out with how the bike controls. And then the final thing that I want to go over is the new combat mechanic that they're adding. So, as you can see right here, they're adding a new combat mechanic called Off Tune. And essentially, when you attack an enemy, you're going to build up their off-tune level, and once the off-tune level reaches the limit, the enemy is going to enter the mistune state, as you can see right here. So in the gameplay, as you see, when Yang Yang's attacking the enemy, she's building up the enemy's off-tune level, and then as you can see, he was broken right here, see? He gets broken right here, and now he's in the mistune state, triggering tune break. And essentially that every time you do it, you're going to reset the off-tune level as well. So you can pretty much do this infinitely. And what they're adding is tune break skills as well. After you interrupt an enemy's attack, what you're going to do is that you see this quick time pop-up right here. Let me see. This quick time pop-up right here, if you press F, you're going to be doing a tune break skill after an enemy is put into tune break. So I find that pretty cool. and it's going to be honestly a pretty neat mechanic, and I can't wait to see how this is going to change the content for the game. So overall, I can't wait for Wuthering Waves 3.0. I'm very excited for this patch. This Sonic collab, bro, is just like, oh my god, man. It's just, I need this. Like, this is the main highlight of the patch for me, this Sonic event. It's going to be so good, man. I'm telling you. I am a little disappointed, though, that it's only going to be bike scenes, but I mean, hey, Sonic's in the game. That's all I care about. Whatever it is, I'm going to get it. So overall, Wuthering Waves 3.0, I think this is going to be the best patch. Let me know what you guys think down below of Wuthering Waves 3.0. Are you guys excited for it as well? And with that, thank you for watching the video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And hit that bell for when I do upload a new video. And I'll catch you in the next one.